Hey, Apple Biters and Apple Teenies, this is Les, aka Sister Slayer, here at the Garden State Comic Fest in Atlantic City at the Showboat. We're here in conjunction with It Came From the Radio, and I am so excited to meet this crew right here. This is the crew from Redonkulous Entertainment. I'm just going to go around. I'm going to have you all introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm James.
I'm Kevin Ryder, CEO of Redonkulous Entertainment.
My name is Tanya. I'm the marketing and admin specialist for Redonkulous Entertainment.
My name is Efren. I'm the lead illustrator and art director.
I am Michaela, and I am the newest member of the art program here.
All right, so we done met everybody. Now, I want to know who is more versed about the history of Redonkulous, how y'all came up with it, the concept. Okay, let's hear this.
Okay. How you doing? Yeah. So when I was at the age myself, when I was like 20 plus years ago, me and my friends all got together. It was like, let's make comic books for the community, for the neighborhood. Let's do it because it wasn't popular then. So me and my friends came together, and we kept drawing Blood Moon, Charge, and so on. And then we evolved Tanya, which is 20 plus years. I'm not aging you, am I? And she evolved her husband. And then we evolved JB. And then we evolved Nigel, who drew it, who was right there.
He doesn't like to be on camera, but we're going to show him anyway.
So pretty much the history is a bunch of friends, a bunch of kids came up with an idea, and 20 plus years later, here it is.
Now, you all have your own comics, so let's look at some of what they have here. Tell us a little bit about your characters. In particular, go ahead, let's talk about Night Owl.
Well, basically, this is Charge. Charge is more of our cosmically powered person, like give it a Silver Surfer, Superman on that level. All the work you see was hand drawn by this gentleman at the end. That's our artist, and then it was put together and then put together in comic book form and then mass produced. We also have Blood Moon, which is one of my favorites. This is more of our secret agent / like Deadpool. Everybody likes the secret agent. This guy kills, but he's so much more than that. And he has no problem with telling you how he feels about it, neither. We have the second issue to Blood Moon is number 2. That's on the end of the table. And we also have part 4 will be out later on this year. I'm sorry, part 3 will be out later on this year. I'm getting ahead of myself.
Now, I noticed that you guys have, like when you open it up, is there a reason or is it a choice that you guys made not to put color on this one in particular, or, Blood Moon? Is that just the style?
Well, Blood Moon handles his business, so if we put color on there, they'd be red all over these pages. So that's why we put it red on the cover.
You like the gritty?
We thought it was like a gritty aesthetic that it gave it a nice little touch to it that we liked. Now with Charge, however, it was more volatile, more colorful, explosive, so we wanted to add more color to that as well. That's why.
And I noticed you guys have a t-shirt too. This is a hot t-shirt. Look at that. He looks better than Deadpool in there. Oop, I said it. Yes, he does. He is like, look at that. That's man right there. That's a great design. Love this. So now, I see that you brought in some new people. You did this as now. You are from Atlantic City originally. Everybody's from Atlantic City, or
Yes, pretty much. Yes.
yeah. So in your
Yes.
So what is it that compelled you, for your community? Because what was it that you just said, look, I want to write comics for my community? Is it that because it was the African American community? Was it because, there was struggles in that community? What was it that just drew you to come up with Redonkulous Entertainment?
Pretty much family. Like I always say, Redonkulous Entertainment is more than just a company. We're a family. And back then, when I grew up making comic books, I used to get bullied because of that. And I had to show the world there was more than just whatever the cliche of the community was. So that's what me and my friend LeVar came together. Was like, we can show more. We can do more. It's things outside the box, comic books, entertainment that the community can do. And that's what compelled me to bring the family together and
And now, if people don't realize this, we was having this discussion about this. This was a struggle back in the day. So I'm probably a lot older than everybody here. I'm just gonna say that right now. So I grew up in the 60s, 70s, and the 80s, and me as a nerd, as a black girl as a nerd, that was unheard of. It was hard enough to be a black girl in a Caucasian or a majority of the white society, but then to be a nerd, I did not fit in at all. And we were discussing this about how we feel, and one of the things that we were talking about was now the platform of social media is bringing all of us together, uniting us. So explain to me kind of what your struggles were as far as a female and being African American and being a nerd or a geek. You know, tell me a little bit about that.
Sure. As far back as I can remember, from my parents even, I was raised up on Star Trek, like the old Star Trek episodes, Star Wars, comic books, like all of that kind of stuff. I was